to buy your badge before October 6th. Because on the 7th is when they do like a little lottery thing. We have to log in, be put into a waiting room, and then from there they'll start putting people in queue to reserve rooms.
Nice.
Super fun time. Game room is open 24/7. Like, whew.
Talking about alternate names for Mark in context, and I thought I had him as Lord Zivlin Gomez, but it was just Lord Zivlin Mark.
Oh my god, he's so round.
All right, we alive.
Yo,
Hello. Hello, hello.
this fucking seal.
Which seal?
It's hard to see, babe.
I am.
All right, sweetie,
I'm
sweetie,
saying
we're
I'll
rolling
leave
for
it
this
at
booty, cause we're like 15 minutes late. And I feel bad, both for you guys, and I want to make sure that we at least get through the shade tonight. So if you guys are all ready, I'm ready. Oh wait, no, not back. Ah!
You should ask your viewers what their favorite Pokemon is.
Hey friends, what's your favorite Pokemon?
It's
So why
not
is
sealed
the
for
flag on?
lying. Oh, fuck you. Of course. I immediately go to say it, and you're like, oh, what's Flygon? Case in point.
Wait, what is your favorite Pokemon and why is it Flygon? Discuss.
Discuss.
Seal is so much better than Flygon, though.
Yeah?
And then isn't Young Lionheart Stoutland?
Yes.
Yeah, remember that big brain moment.
Mine is always and
Mark
forever.
Snorlax.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
And I have no idea what KT's is. KT, who's that Pokemon?
I think KT's favorite is Eevee.
No.
No?
It's Tyranitar, let's
It's
be
not
honest.
basic, Mark. What the
Horribly wrong. Never mind.
fuck? One of my favorites is Trico.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. I'm an idiot. I remember we had that conversation.
I literally have a sticker of Trico on my car, Mark.
Yeah, I know. I'm
We'll just present the
so
boy.
bad.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute. I also like Togekiss
That's a good one.
This is good.
and
This is my best feel impression that I have. He's just round.
oh my gosh.
Jeez. Just a big old blob. Alright. You all ready to get the show on the road?
No.
Alright. Good. So,
Every time.
every time. Ah, let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I'm your host, Heroes Legacy, joined by my fantastic crew for the Arcadian Campaign. You know, an adventure. High season. God damn you and those hydrates. High seas adventure, high skies adventure in the worlds of Skies of Arcadia, where our cast and crew are ever so wonderful adventurers, sailing along, figuring uncharted mysteries and fighting back war propaganda. They're the cast and crew of the Pal Long. Cast and crew, would you like to please introduce yourselves? Starting off with Mordecai.
Hi guys, I'm Tillin. I had the pleasure of playing Mordecai Tvarik, our sundered spear from the Seer. He's son of Sans, benevolent engineer, and apparently a good haggler when it comes to information as of last session.
And next up, Elisha.
Hi, I'm Young Lionheart. I'm playing Laisha once again. This round of Spy for Bane, witty, cat-like, here to fuck up some more shit once again.
And next up, Delashi.
I'm PT. I play Delashi. Delashi is trying to find his way and find his father. He uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to him.
And last but not least, our Rootin' Tootin'.
Hey there, Darku. I play Ross. I got nothing witty for this. Hold on to your pants. It's gonna be a crazy session.
So, really brief recap of last time's events. The cast and crew of the Pal Long finally made their way to the Isle of Soul, to where they had met up with not only a previous pirate that they encountered, Darts, as well as Owl, a member of the Bane, old clan of the Bane faction. After not only disembarking at the Isle of Sol, they also had accompanying them Ephraim, the newest member of the Fox Guard, as well as Nitok, Mordecai's brother, who also, along with our so wonderful compatriot Vrost, are on a hunt for the lost weapons or items of the Bane clan in order to stake claim to a membership position of the Fox Guard. Here in the Isle of Sol, they have their new quest, finding a way to either track down Dalashi's father or find some way to gain access into the lands of Glacia, a cold, barren tundra that is in the far north. Upon communicating not only with Owl and Darts, figuring out respective information from Belly, the merchants for Lisha and Mordecai, but also gaining more of information from Darts thanks to Dalashi and Vrost. After hounding both respective parties for just information on the whereabouts of potentially Dalashi's father, or just information in general of the Isle of Sol, our crew was met with some interesting fates thanks to our wonderful watchers. That fate being this right here, the Undying Shade. A creature that our crew had the unpleasant, let's say, unpleasant tussle with in previous adventures. This being a creature that has hounded our crew from region to region, location and battle. Never giving up, never dying, and just relentlessly having a hunger for power. It is now awakened anew with more insatiable desires as it has tracked our crew to the Isle of Sol and has spawned onto one of the trade ships just off the isle itself. And that is where we start, with our crew respectively split in half. Two of them, Mordecai and Lisha, up towards the far north of the trade port, and then our other two, Vrost and Dalashi, towards the southern end of the trade port, where our Undying Shade is smack dab in the middle. Cast and crew, we'll start off with Lisha and Mordecai. The both of you feel this slowly stirring pain from the scars that you had once before from the Undying Shade. As you start to hear a commotion coming from outside the shop that you're in, Ellie's shop. What do you do?
I'm gonna kind of give Lisha like a knowing look. It's like, do you feel that?
For her, it's just but a tickle, but she's just looks at Mordecai, looks down. She's like, so we just had a friend arrive. Friend. He's going to wreck shit.
Oh wait.
And
That doesn't sound like a kind of friend that you want around.
No, it's really not. He's kind of pain in the ass, really. He's like that friend that shows up when no one wants him around. If you wouldn't mind possibly helping, we do have a way of getting rid of him.
How dire is this situation?
Everything could die.
Ah, okay. That has more of a scope.
Are you skilled at all in purple magic?
Can't say that I am. I'm more attuned to blue and also attuned to, well, definitively blue and silver. I technically have some bit of assessment in all of them, but I'd say my weaker ones are purple and yellow magic.
That's fine. We'll work with what we have.
Yes. Lisha, you know some purple tricks, yes?
Tricks, flare. Yes.
Well, this is technically our problem, so we should have something to do with dealing with it. But in the meantime, our ship should be safe from it.
Alright. I'm trying to get a good grasp of what you're even asking, but you need help taking someone down.
This is a thing that's haunted us since, and it's chased us across the sea and beyond, apparently. We managed to rig our ship so it can't track us down on it. This thing will just teleport and show up and be gone as quickly as it came. Conventional means don't hurt it. That we have found. We've had some success of purple magic.
Oh, that sounds like a pain in the ass. Alright.
It's very much a pain in the ass.
Alright, and then you just see him, like, pull the huge mace that he has. It's like a giant club. And just, ka-tunk! It drops to the ground, and then it changes color to silver.
Oh, outside, right?
We get a general vibe of where it's from just from the scar, right?
Generally, you know it's in the area.
All of us screams.
He's
Alright.
not wrong.
As we cut over to Vross and Delashi, as well as Darts. As Darts looks over and is like, "Oi, what the fuck?"
One of Valua's newest weapons, Undying Shade. Purple magic does the most damage to it. Everything else, not a thing.
Aye, ain't that one of the Doc's creations?
Aye.
Ah, fuck.
Hmm.
So, I reckon we should all just, right, leave the fuck out of here. he just downs his drink and is like, it looks at the both of you, is like, "What? Don't give me that look. I'm retired. You took my weapons. What am I gonna do?"
Darts. If I remember correctly, you're really good at purple magic, right?
Aye.
If I can get you a purple moonstone, what can you do with it?
I need a bit more stone, love. I need at least a weapon. I know spells, and I have me little tricks of the trade. But you told me to go cold turkey. I want you to go back in on a deal now.
It's a little
Boss just-
different when there's something like this going around.
Hey, something like that. I'm going to
Ross is a
skedaddle out of
very
here.
heavy guy. Mark, question.
Yes.
The purple moonstone that I have, that I bought from Bane Isle,
Yep.
is that the appropriate size to go into the problem solver?
It's not. It's an unforged stone, so you have like a stone to use for material. You would need to take for the problem solver, especially specifically. You need to take it to Waltz or someone.
Gotcha.
But on the plus side, as you look over to your left, you actually see Waltz is drinking over nearby.
Convenient.
There's that look.
Ross whips over, is like, "You!" He points to Waltz.
Oi. Hey, what's up, Mordecai? No, wait, no, not Mordecai. Hey, Rost.
Hi!
Waltz, listen. We have a situation. Valua's
okay.
Undying Shade is here. It is affected by purple magic. Do you have any purple weapons on you?
And he just gives you like this. Oi, you like
Oh,
a
God.
son to me.
Oh. Aww.
Is he drunk?
Ross. Hey, what are you doing on the aisle? Yeah. he looks at you and he's like, taking, I gotta go low. Taking good care of your weapons. Boss.
I am.
Oh,
But I need a favor right now, Waltz. Please.
uh,
Do you have a purple weapon?
and like he closes one eye to look at you. He's like,
Oh, no.
Of course. I've got these.
And like he pulls out like 2 pistols, and they're both charged with purple moonstones.
Alright.
Like, always carry guns. But you're not supposed to be here. We're black pirates.
Also lean into Walt's real close, like, shut the fuck up. Hand me those guns. I'll return them momentarily.
Hey, watch your language.
Good nonsense.
Listen, here. Frost grabs his cup that's untouched, sets him like, here, have a drink on me. I'm gonna borrow these.
Ooh,
We'll be right back, okay?
There we go.
He just takes the
And
guns.
he puts the guns down and he's like, take the guns, and just goes into another drink.
Walks over the darts. There, you got
Problem
guns.
solved. Yeah.
I will overlook this. This does not break our deal. This is a favor I'm calling in. I will owe you one for this.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Alright, twist my leg, why don't you?
I put it on my honor. You know I'm good for it. I'll owe you.
And he picks up the guns and he's like, oh, I get you. And like you see him change the magic a few bits, because it's not just purple moonstone that's in these 2 pistols. These are Walt's forged pistols. These are his pistols. So they have not only purple moonstones, but they also have yellow moonstones, green moonstones, blue moonstones. They have all those, and you see Darts click them through, and he's like, "Yeah, I can work with these. I'll stick them to perps."
I'm gonna need those back.
All right. Make sure you get him back.
All right, so what am I? I'm that thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got me back and not in the ways of murdering, right?
Listen, I 100% will owe you a favor.
All right. Just roll me a quick empathy. It's not too high, but I just want to make sure. What'd you roll?
Hold on.
It just
We're just
loaded
gonna-
for me.
Josh, you just touch.
Part of the ship, part of the crew, re-rolling this.
All right, reroll it.
Would you like me to assist?
Please, I would love your assistance, Delashi.
Delashi, yes.
Oh
Delashi.
man.
Oh, now it's Delicious.
Can I get your assistance, please, Delashi?
Of course. Empathy, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, empathy. Currently, Delashi, you were watching Ross not instill any confidence in Darts right here. He gave him guns and he's like, I feel like I shouldn't be following your command.
Well, I'm
But
sitting here like, damn, you looking kind of ugly with these pistols.
Alright. Well. Alright, I'll re-roll. I don't know why it's so bad.
oh man,
I'll use
it is going towards your luck tonight, folks.
There we go. That's better.
There we go. Darts gives you a once over Delashi as you try to converse him and try to be like, hey. We've got this. Like, help us. We're all going to work together here.
Yeah, there's so many of us here. We'll work together.
And there are
It's like
also
we're just-
a lot of pirates and things that are here. Like, it's a mercenary pirate smorgasbord here on all the trade ships. And you start seeing some
Right.
of them start turning at this creature being like already weapons drawn. As you also...
all in this
Oh,
together.
Jesus. And you're like, alright, ready to follow your androgyny into the unknown.
You. Fuck you.
Arch just
God.
loves pushing that button.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
Alright. I
Fucking
need
ready.
fighting rolls from all of the party. As we're going to establish a little bit of a turn order here.
Whoa.
Just straight fight roll.
Yep.
Oh, whoops. That's gonna be a
Alright.
4. That's not supposed to be a 5.
Yeah.
Why is it when I'm rolling for freaking initiative I get a 5?
Yeah. My fighting is +4, not +5, so that's actually gonna be a 4 mark.
Gotcha.
Yeah, can you add, just as a reminder, to add the +5?
Go into your macros because I changed it for everybody. It's in the upper right corner over here in like the little 4 dash bars. You click on the collections, it should show up your macros, and you just have to put in bar. I should have. I did set it for all players.
Yeah, I managed to do that. I think last time.
Yeah, I had to go through and put it on as well.
There we go. As I get a turn order for everything.
Wow.
We're all pretty high up there.
2 5s and 2 4s.
3 5s.
Technically,
well,
Ross is a 4.
Yeah, Ross
Oh,
is
yeah.
4.
Cool.
What?
You're a 4 for 4 from Wendy's, boy. Looking like a snack.
Listen, buddy, you can meet me behind the Wednesday's dumpster. Give me $5 and I'll give you a 5 for 4.
Oh Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Mike, you gotta fuck off with that shit.
I'm sorry.
Why?
That's Owl's roll,
Why?
right? That's Owl's
No,
roll, right?
it's the shades.
I guess Dart's gonna go first.
No, it's not.
Yeah, if there's any viewers out there, there's these cool things called heroic high fives and
Fishing for 5s.
Here's owls, but maybe we can
heroic
get better.
hand and lucky luckies. Yeah, I've got 35.4k points sitting here, Mark.
And at least darts wasn't too bad either.
Actual question for Delashi is Rusty here? Next to you?
Rusty's on the ship.
He's on the ship.
Okay.
Remember, I told him to stay and he listened?
Oh, that's
He's
right.
being a good boy.
Good boy energy.
So everybody
Yeah.
got 5s except for Ross, right?
And Mordecai.
I got a 4.
Mordecai got
Oh, you got a 4.
Yep.
So the girls got 5s, the boys got 4s.
Ladies first.
No.
Wasn't expecting Owl to pull out a fucking Oonga Boonga stick.
He I described his weapon as being a very large like mace. But it's more like a club than anything. It's like a giant club, but with the middle bracket of it being a full moonstone crystal.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Weird flex, but alright.
I mean,
Not much
true.
right itself. Sorry?
I said, I mean, true.
Done, and done. That's everyone's rolls. And then all NPCs that are not you guys, or the immediate ones, are all going to go at the end of the order.
Why do I feel like the Shade's about to like be fucking Madara and like that Great Ninja War clip, just whooping everyone's ass?
Well,
Honestly.
Alright, so
Did you step on a
I don't
cat?
think
What was that?
That says, ooh, people are about to get their asses kicked.
it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a fun time. Alright, so turn order set. I'm gonna put you guys a bit closer at the very least, as what you guys see from the Undying Shade from all of your points. For Elisha, as well as Mordecai, you guys get outside of the shop, right about to here, along with Owl, and you guys all look and see the Undying Shade out in the center of like the marketplace, and you just hear this loud guttural roar just echo throughout the entire area. And the moment you feel this roar, you feel a slight wave of heat around you. Elisha, get a +1.
Yes!
Where does his attention seem to be focused?
His attention is just focused in the general area. He is not focused on you currently.
My fighting's a +6. Ooh, come here, bitch.
Yep. It is still to the articulate rules, so it's a +1 active, -1 reactive. That is it. And we're just going to keep,
Actually, you're
keep that plus and minus right.
positively glowing.
Bum.
Are you actually glowing?
Frost, as well as Delashi, you both see this as well, and you hear this full-on roar. I need everyone just to roll me a quick notice check.
Son of a bitch.
Aw.
I just realized, Mark, I've still got my I've got my thermal eye in.
Oh yeah, you see the Undying Shade as literally like a hot coal.
You see, like, Mordecai visibly wince and, like, put a hand over his eye, even though, like, the bandage is still over it.
Like, he's radiating so much heat, you not only see his outline as pure white, but you just see his outline just kind of grow outside his body.
That's an interesting perspective.
Lisha, you're going to be the only one who notices this. You see two right beside the Undying Shade who are not afraid of the fire whatsoever that's radiating off this person, as they both dash headfirst in, like swords at their ready, and the Undying Shade just grips both of their faces and crumples them to the floor.
Yikes. I have one more random question. I'm sorry. You mentioned when we were first setting the stage of this area, there was a set of Valuans.
Yes.
Right?
There was a set of Valuans.
What are they doing?
The Valuans are down south, over towards where Delashi and Vrost were.
Okay.
I'll actually add them in now as well.
Well, I give them props for having balls.
I can turn to Owl and say, that's our problem.
There's one warden, right? Okay, he's there, and then 2 guard types.
I'm watching you, chat.
Oh. Chat acting up.
So you see the warden.
gosh.
So the warden's right there, as well as his 2 guards. And they also notice this commotion, and you see one of them kind of, like, both the guards look towards their leader right now, and they're asking him what they should do. Delashi and Vrost can roll a notice check for these.
Okay.
Jesus.
God.
Alright, well, let's see what happens.
We're also gonna
definitely
burn
redeem
point to
the
make that.
test of fate.
Yep, 73.
Yep.
Burning
Deadeye.
Burning Deadeye?
Yes, that's a 5 overall. So...
Alright. Delashi, were you doing anything or no?
What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't know if you were fate pointing or not.
Oh, no, I'm not going to.
Alright, done. Frost, you hear the conversation that they're all having over there. Seconds. Okay, you overhear the conversation that they are having, and it looks like what the one who's in charge is saying is like, be on the defensive, assist if need be. Damage control. And
Not our problem until it's our problem.
It sounds like an older gentleman who is like, prioritize getting people out, and that's what he's saying. And it sounds like a very older gentleman. And they both go,
Yep.
aye. And
Yep.
they see just the various tavern patrons and others. The leader walks at least a bit closer to the shade, where the other 2 start like either working on getting the cooks maybe merchants, other people out of there.
You have yet another test of fate to roll from Netfiend.
Oh, Jesus.
Just 2 are going in.
Hey, they're stacking the luck in your favor.
Hey, that's right.
Haha,
right.
screw you guys.
Good aligned
Alright,
chaos
Chaos.
coming in.
You're helping us.
Thanks.
Another bit of good luck as well. So, yeah, so that'll be that.
I try harder.
All right, so I know what I can do for that then. As you see that there's not only the Undying Shade that's over there, Mordecai, Lisha, give me a notice check. All right.
Everybody rolling so much better than me.
I mean, I'm like infrared thermal blind right now. In one eye, so
Just gonna put that back
It's
on.
like when you walk inside after like being out in the sun and you're like,
Lisha.
got like a rave going on in one eye right now.
Mordecai, are you staying with 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
it makes sense.
So then Lisha's the one who notices. Lisha notices this, but might not know what to do with this information. Lisha, you see some people, that look foreign. They look Ixa in nature. It's a pair of, 2 women. They're over on the far side of where you're at, actually.
Oh.
They look like they also have, weapons drawn, seeing the situation.
Hey, Mordecai.
Yes.
Look! And she, like, nudges him and points. Snoo snoo.
Oh, Jesus.
The fuck is this? Oh, does that give me the check to notice?
Yeah, she points them out to you, and you notice that there's some Amazonians from the Ixa region over there.
Ixiness demons.
Yep.
Do they look familiar?
Not entirely. Maybe in passing. So possibly a part of the crew that you saved, or at least of the group that you aligned yourself with.
But I don't see, what was her name, Nadine?
You don't see Nadine or her immediate crew.
Okay.
But you definitely see a correlation potentially.
Okay.
And that will be your beneficial luck. So you have more allies in this fight. You have...
Yeah.
And the Ixa, cough cough, specialize in green moonstone magic, cough cough, aka poison, cough cough, aka healing, aka should people be dying, you might want to get them to them. So,
Bad.
again, top of the turn order, we're going to start off battle from here. The Undying Shade, again. There is a wave of energy that just burst out from him, and flames start to catch in the various areas of the ships. Flames and fire will start spreading across each ship that it has touched. So it will be flames. Start putting them.
It's normally just Voluin ships that are apparently built out of metal, right?
Yep. Put that there. Start a fire right here. There's fire in this space.
Just nervously checking where the Pelong is consuming.
Oh, I haven't touched her ship.
There's fire.
It's
tiny.
In that
Oh,
space, there's
to do like a burst.
a burst
mean,
of fire that just
Okay.
goes out. The more this fire rages, well, we'll see. There's fire in those specific spaces that you guys can see. He yells at that, and you just see, at the moment he yells, he tosses the two bodies. They are now charred aside. And gives off an intimidation tactic. I need everybody who's currently seeing the shade, since you guys are farther away, it's a lower of a check. Just roll a will save.
I would, but internet problems.
Internet problems again, friend?
Yep.
Do you need your? One of us can roll it for you.
My will's a 5.
Okay.
I'll put the Sundered Spear into that. Bump it up. So I'm effectively a 3.
Done, done, and done.
Did somebody roll for Frost? Should I do it?
Yeah, roll for Ross, Delashi.
What's your plus, Frost?
It's a 5.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I did it. It was a 2.
It was a 2.
Alright.
Do you want me to re-roll?
I'm gonna spend a fate point to make that a +4. So we're going with shoot first, ask questions later on this one.
Alright, done and done.
No ghosts.
Everybody succeeded, and no one is afraid currently of the Undying Shade as it leashed out its roar and killed two nearby pirates, throwing their carcasses to the side, charred and remains. Other members who are nearby, it's mixed all over. Some are frightened, some are at the ready. Darts is a little nervous, but he's ready to fight, and Owl is just undeterred. He looks and is like, that's our target.
So it is.
Surprisingly, Darts is going to go first. And is going to charge. Hopping over from the ship that you guys are at, Delashi and Vrost, over onto the next board ship, and at least running up to to line his sights over. 5, right there. And take a shot off on the Undying Shade. Let's see if his magic holds. First shot, not doing too much. Second shot, unfortunately, not doing too much. He lets off, and as he shoots off these charged purple moonstone shots, you see them dissolve within the flames of the Undying Shade. And he just starts reloading and gets things prepared for another volley. That's Darts. Owl motions over and starts charging over. The moment he gets over to the end of the ship between you guys, you'll see him slam his club down on the ground. Actually, he'll do it before. Before he moves, he's going to slam his club down on the ground. And he's going to cast a higher, like a different version of Quicka. So not just the base Quicka, but you hear him chant a different type of spell, and it affects you both as you both feel a gust that constantly coats and goes around you. You both feel a lot lighter, and you feel like you could probably clear the distance over to the next ship.
Cool. And this affected him as well?
Yep.
Okay.
As he just slams his club down with blue moonstone energy, and in essence hastens himself. And you see him just hop and jump right up to the mast, or to the crow's nest of the ship that's just to the side of where you're docked. Or not where you're docked, but right here, that you see on screen. He just clears the mast in a jump.
Impressive.
And then you see him change to another moonstone crystal back to silver, and then looks like he's judging his next option. Lisha, it is your turn. What are you doing? Mordecai, you are not Mordecai. Delashi, you'll be after.
Elisha's gonna give him a slight thanks for the small boost. And you said we could like clear it, like
You
go all the way.
So the distance right now,
Distance? Like-
you could go definitely the 60 feet right there. Probably even more. You could definitely get up to here. 70 feet? Yeah. I'll say solidly 70 feet anywhere here you want to jump towards. You'll be like Samurai Jack. You jump good.
Jump good. Okay. Elisha's just gonna fucking jump, and she's going to go ahead and try and cast like a sort of like a crystalline type, like
Crystallis type Ice Blast.
yeah, kind of, sort of. She's like wanting to like pull it off a bit, or like a small like barrier around it.
So you want to create an ice wall around you.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for it. So roll to create terrain with Crystallis.
I don't know if my magic. I don't know. It's a 4.
4?
Yeah.
Alrighty. It's a little rough, but you're able to do it. The flames that are exuding off of this undying shade just start batting your walls a bit. You're able to create at least a solid structure, but you don't know how long it can hold. You'll definitely have a barrier for at least a turn or two. And I'll put some ice. That'll be your turn. Up next, Delashi.
I have a question.
Yes.
I would like to use Glacial Ultram, but how close do I have to be?
A lot closer than you are currently.
Okay. I might just use this as a movement turn then.
Alright.
Because I can only move 5 at a time, right?
Yes, currently. Let's see. You can move 5, so 30. So right about to there, right about to where Darts is. If you want to make
Okay. Is that close enough?
if you want to make an athletics check, you can jump over just like he did.
Okay.
Roll me that athletics then.
It's just taking a while for roll.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Got a 4? Done. Easy clear. You can actually get right to the side of Darts. I'll say that. I'll say you're using momentum
really?
going from one ship to the other. Yep.
Like,
I mean, yeah.
there?
Right to there. That's as far as you can go. You
Okay.
are just a bit too far.
Is that close enough or no?
You're just a bit too far to use Glacy. You can try it, but I can't say it'll be too effective. Might need to be a high roll.
Okay, I'll just save that for the next one then.
Uh,
Let's see.
Mordecai, you're up next. As soon as she's done.
You got any buffs?
I think I'd like to make I think that I would like to make an ice wall.
Ice
As
wall
well.
as well? Alright. Where are you making your ice wall?
Let's say I don't want to block off the bridge, but probably like halfway across the bridge.
Roll me
and
magic.
around, like curving
Alright, roll me magic.
around. Not completely cutting off this bridge. Oh right, I forgot. I put it in my 5 slot.
Ah. Alright, roll me magic.
It's rolling.
Hey,
6.
alright, there we go. You're able to do it and at least not hit the people that you're trying to also protect.
Nice. Yes.
You would have rolled too low, I would have said that you would have hit them too.
Of course you would.
Oh yeah. That's about the ice wall that you kind of make in the unorthodox space, unfortunately. That's kind of like a half circle.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. I didn't want to completely block it off, so we could still have some way to be able to get to it.
Done and done. Mordecai, what are you doing?
Can I get up with my movement enhanced up by where Elisha is?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Imagine that's my movement.
Yep,
that
that'll be your
point-
movement.
Alright. So I'll probably get right there, and this is a wall that Elisha summoned.
Yes, it's about 3/4 cover wall.
Let's see. I'm gonna leap over. Oh shit! Put a hand on Elisha's shoulder, and I'm gonna cast Incrum. And I'm gonna with Sunkeeper's Heart make sure we both get it.
All right.
I don't know how far the Sunkeeper's Heart radius is. If anyone else that I care about is in that radius, then they can get it as well. But I feel like Owl and these guys are a little far away.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
The people who are right next to you could probably get you, but that's about it. And the people who are dead.
Well, a little too late for them.
A little too late for them. Is this
I'm gonna focus on getting us potent, and then if there's any left over for them, they can have it.
not a problem?
So roll magic.
Yeah, roll me magic, friend.
And we'll bump that up with Son of a Sands.
I want to see if I can fix this real quick.
Total of 4, and then so at that level, it normally won't get Maisha and myself. I have to burn a charge of Sunkeeper. It's been a while since I've used Incrum.
Okay. Gotcha. So you'll at least get a so a total of 4, right?
Yes.
All right, you'll get a 2 buff to physical attacks for at least 2 turns
For both of us, or?
for both of you.
Oh, I have a +3. Hello, motherfucker.
Physical attacks or physical rolls?
Physical attacks.
Okay.
You can go for physical rolls, but I'll lower it to 1 for 3 turns. Which would you like?
We'll keep the +2, and it's for 2 turns.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. Yep.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Done and done. Frost, you're up next. Last one up, buddy.
All right. We're just gonna schmooze our way over here to everybody.
All right. Are you going to
Easy
jump
enough,
across,
right?
or are you going to go directly across, or go around the bridge?
We're around the bridge, right? Listen, this is like what, a 10-foot gap? Yeah, I'm not jumping that shit, dog.
All right, you get up to here then.
Okay. Because what I'm gonna do, problem solver in hand, make sure it's flipped over to the redstone, and using the alternate fire to do the AoE buff for those nearby.
All
Just
right.
hoping to at least try to incorporate Delashi and darts.
Veloci and darts in the buff? Alright, roll me magic.
Nice.
Magic. Magic.
What is this coordination you guys have here today? This is different.
Well, we all started outside of like swinging range, so.
Yeah. You know what? Fair. You know what? Look, I was proud of you, and then you just took it away.
No, I mean we're doing good. It's just
No, be proud.
that helps.
Yeah.
Are you going for 3? Or are you buffing that?
I'll leave it be as a +3.
Leave it as a +3? Alright. You guys will get a +1 for 2 turns for all physical attack rolls. Or for all physical attack rolls.
So each team put up an ice wall and each team incre buffed.
Yep. Yours was a bit more stronger,
Yep.
Mordecai, but Ross still did a nice buff. It also gets the 2 that are right next there on the bridge as well. You get like this whole circle radius right here.
Yeah.
So they feel your buff, they give you a nod, and they're like, alright, let's go.
Use purple on it.
They look at you questioningly, or like, alright, shrug.
Oh yeah, can I retcon that and like say I yelled that at the end of my turn? Like, if you have purple magic, use it.
Whoever's yelling use purple magic, I need you to roll empathy. Or rapport.
Okay, that's a little more better. I'll take that 3.
Alright.
What are we doing?
If you're yelling out to use purple magic to any of the pirates that are here.
I'll hold my stuff.
I'm gonna use with like knives and add a +2 to that.
Alright. Ross, oh wait, Mordecai, are you doing anything or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ross, you're successful. Lisha, you're successful. Mordecai, you are unsuccessful.
That's fine.
Next up, it's going to be the various pirates. These ones on this ship are going to start putting out fires, because that's very important. General is going to come up to here. Blue and guards are going to start working to get people rescued. Various pirates are going to make their way. Mercenaries are going to make their way. Anyone who's a civilian is going to start just clearing the fuck out of here, because they see what's going down, and you know what? Better to live another day. You guys are running. These guys are running. These guys are charging in and going towards the southern flank. These guys are getting the fucking bearing straight and going up north. The people who just got their buddies murdered are all going to just start unloading on the Undying Shade. Taking out various guns and weaponry. Mostly all-bound pistols. Some are casters. All of them using different types of magic. This group is going to start trying to put out this fire, and it's going to shrink ever so slightly. The Ixas are also going to kind of help the people who are trying to put out fires, but are more interested in what's going on about that way. And are going to take a lookout position. This fire is going to spread, because no one is here for it. Both are going to grow. These people are going to move this position, and these group in the northwestern section are going to move on over. So, a lot of the NPCs, this is what you guys see. There's a huge chaos going about. There's dramatic shifts, mercenaries and pirates at the ready with weapons drawn. Anyone who has a firearm or ranged weapon is immediately going to unload on this creature. You see bullets of all different shapes and sizes start getting unloaded in the Undying Shade, and it is just walking. As it's just pelting it, going through it, and you see the bullet. Some bullets get absorbed, other bullets go through and slightly stop it, but it just takes another step after. As it just roars again. I'll hydrate real quick. These two try to come up, but try not to be as uncoming as the last group. As I need specifically Mordecai and Lisha to give me a notice check.
I'll notice the shit out of this. Yeah, 6 squad!
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You guys notice as it's getting pelted more and more with different shots, the fire that was surrounding it is slowly going inward, but it's almost like it's compressing. It's not dwindling, but it's compressing into it.
It's bad.
That might be bad.
Ooh,
Also,
get
like-
closer. No, go back. Get closer. Go back and find me like you bitch that you are.
I'm like, I was so tempted to pull up like Terminator theme when you were describing that. Where,
Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
yeah,
Dun 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 dun.
that's what this thing basically is for us at this point.
I need to roll another thing real quick. Let's see your legacy option. Yep, okay. Done. Alright, so. Top of the order. Because, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like too many of the mercenaries were successful in stopping the Undying Shade. Or at least even deterring it a bit. Undying Shade takes its turn. You see that the flames go into its palms. And then it just grips very tightly. And as it does, Mordecai and Lisha notice that veins, lava-like veins, start pulsating through the shade itself.
That sounds good.
As you both hear a... As one of the people that it just incinerated, its bodies light up with flame, and it puts a hand right over on top of where you have the barricade.
Sir, this is not Call of Duty Zombies. Please back the fuck off.
I don't know what the Call of Duty is, but that's a fucking fire zombie?
As they claw their way over slightly towards you.
Oh yes, please step up, step up, step up. I got a +3, bitch. Let's go.
I'll say yeah, they try to take the swings at Lisha. Lisha, just roll fighting.
8. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to double click that. I double clicked that out of excitement.
Got 8?
Yeah.
Alright, done and done. The first one, you just bat away.
Bitch.
The second one does no damage, but latches onto you, and it's just screaming at you. And its
Shut the
face
fuck up.
all in fire.
Shut up. I'm just gonna yeet it off board.
It's not holding you, but it's not doing any damage, but it's like...
It's annoying. It's like, sir, Corona.
It's like...
No. No, no bite. No bite.
coming towards you.
No bite.
I can attempt to get them off of you if you want to attempt to focus purple magic on the shade.
You realize my fighting is a +8 right now?
Got some solid fighting right now.
Just a thought.
The Undying Shade moves over towards the group that stepped up towards it and is blasting out, and then just emits a wave of flames from its palms. And you see their weapons shatter, and all that remains is their crystals. Or not shatter, but melt. and all their weapons are just there. It's just the crystals of their weapons. As they all just like, fuck! And like, they're starting to pad down their wrists and arms, and like, they're patting down any fire, and they just back up immediately. Try to get away from it. As their crystals all lie on the ground, on the floor. And the undying shade just opens its mouth and looks towards the crystals. Next up, it's going to be Darts. Darts moves over. Tries to get a position right next to the ice wall. Takes 2 more pot shots. Boom, boom. Right at the shade. One shot does connect. And at least gets it slowly. Like, it shoots the palm of the undying shade. And as its mouth was gaping open, looking to swallow or at least to attempt to eat the crystals that it's newly trying to acquire, it looks over to Darts. As shooting up its hand, the purple moonstone energy radiates for a moment and then dissipates. Dealt something to the shade, but it quickly brushed off again. Now it has a looking gaze over towards Darts. It is halted from its current mission. Bye! And Darts quickly goes back behind the coverings that Delashi made.
You're welcome.
Just gives you a thumbs up. Up next, Owl. Owl jumps over to where Mordecai and Lisha are. And upon jumping over to where Mordecai and Lisha are, Owl stomps his club over onto Lisha's ice, and the ice itself transforms and grabs and molds the 2, well, lavified corpses off of Lisha, and now they're embedded in the ice, and you just hear as the ice is somewhat melting at them, but also collapsing in on them and pulling them down towards the floor. They are now encased in ice, as you see his silver moonstone club just radiate with its energy.
That was cool.
Never.
He looks over and assesses what to do next, not really having a clear idea. He knows Purple Moonstone will be effective on it, but he's just trying to, like, gauge. He's looking for something. I don't know what, but he's sizing up the enemy. Next up, Lisha, your turn.
So if I could convert, do I still have that buff from him?
Yes, you do.
Is there any way I could convert some of that into, like, jumping height?
It'll get you some jumping height. Like, it's not so much as a speed force, so much as it is, you are very, like, imagine active feather fall. You're able to utilize it to just jump really well. Unfortunately, you will not come down with power, if that's what you're kind of going at.
I wanted to.
You will descend very gracefully.
I don't want to descend gracefully.
Sorry. He gave you speed and at least the ability to bounce around the battlefield.
So could I ricochet off something?
Not like Mordecai's ricochet. I guess bounce isn't the proper word. It's more like bounding. Bounding jumps. Exactly, Net Fiend.
No, I didn't want to slam the ground like a thumb. Thank you, sir. I wanted to pin him and silence him. I don't know, I'll pass.
You'll pass? Alright. Hold your action and decide later. Delashi, you're up next. Mordecai, you're after. Delashi, what are you doing?
Right. Let's see. Well, I want to move forward. So I can go like here, right?
Yep.
Or can I go further?
You can go a little further.
How much farther?
2 steps.
Okay. Can I try to use Glacy Ulstrom now?
Yep, you can try to use it there.
Alright.
Roll me magic.
So just roll magic?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
You got a 6.
You use Glacy Ulmstrom and you pour your hands out, and your hands glow with energy. And the moment you charge it over to him, the energy spurts out, and you see him flourish and go to the side. And now, instead of looking around where Darts was, he looks at you. Spell did not seem to take effect. He rolled against you.
Yeah, but I can see what he rolled, Mark.
You can see what I can at least roll here. He has 2 things that he can do right now. And the max modifier that I have for rolling is unfortunately 5. I don't have a greater one than that right now that I've set up. So, yes, I can roll a 5 on here, but it may or may not be higher. Because remember, what did he do last time he was around? Consume a large amount of red moonstone crystals from Lahana.
Well, that's why I was trying to use this on him.
Mhm.
To hopefully shut down the red moon.
Alright.
Because I've never used this spell successfully.
You can try it again next turn.
Alright.
Next up, Mordecai.
Alright, so it's looking at a group of people over here, just melted all their fucking weapons. Leisha's attempting to plot something, and we have a battery of purple moonstone over here.
Yep.
I feel like I'm not gonna be much help just swatting at this thing until I can, like, align myself with, like, a purple weapon. Which I don't have next to me.
Possibly. There are multiple avenues of what you can do here.
I just have a question.
What's your
question? Do I need to be touching to activate the ring of...
hold?
Yeah.
No, you have to at least be within, I want to say it's like 50 feet, I think? 40 or 50.
I'm going to position myself over here.
Okay.
I feel like that's the avenue it can do the least amount of damage if it tries to splash me or something.
Yep.
And I'm going to attempt to burn charge of the Ring of Holding and at least hold it in place.
Burn charge of the holding, alright.
Yeah.
Let me double check what I put for holding. Odds and ends. This will be your second use of it, correct?
Third.
That's right. Okay. That. Unfortunately, the holding does not take place.
Yet.
So you try to also hold it, and you see that, like, there's this energy that goes around him, and it almost looks like glass, and you just see him just shatter the glass.
Like, oh, fuck.
He is not looking at you, though, and is now dead-eyeing Dalashi.
Oh, shit. That took all my action.
Yes. You have a free action.
What all can I use free actions for in the system again?
Mostly the same as before. Like, either doing another check, like either lore, history, observationals, maybe conversing with pirates who are near you or mercenaries, anything like that. Anything that wouldn't take a normal action.
I think what I'm gonna do instead, if it's dead-eyeing Dalashi and I've got a shitload of movement, I think I'm gonna try to circle back around and use the rest of my movement to, like, attempt to interpose myself.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because you do have the buff still. Okay.
Yeah. Says shh, shit, shh. Just like, slide into place here.
You can do that. You can do that.
I'm going to say right there.
Right
in case
there?
this shit expands out.
Okay. You now being closer to it, because you were real close to it before, it definitely looks notably bigger than the last time you fought it. Like, I would say it was about your height before, maybe like a bit taller, like between yours and Dalashi's heights. It now looks 4 feet taller and bulkier.
Oh, well, fuck, this thing's been working out. Also, Dalashi, run me out of character. Do any of your weapons have purple moonstone in them?
The whip.
The whip?
Other than the whip, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just bop him with it.
No,
Well, Trevor Belmont. Wapa, wapa.
All
All right. Next
Yep,
up,
that-
Vrost. Unless Lisha has a plan now. Lisha, at any moment you can say you can do what you want to do, because you are holding. So nothing?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Frost. What are you doing?
Okay, just as a reminder, the stones I have in my gun are what? Red, blue, and green right now?
Red, blue, and green stones.
Okay. Gosh. I have to look to see what AoE stuff might be. No, I won't be able to do anything because I only know that one green spell. You say the stones that they all left are just scattered on the floor?
Correct. Their stones are all scattered right just past their feet between themselves and the shade. So kind of like where this table is.
Would it be possible for me to cause a... Well, actually, flip the problem solver over to blast mode, fire it, and send the stones scattering off the side of the ship?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because Ross is actually going to move up, so he's going to get up to, like, the edge here.
Yeah.
Flipping the shot over to the blast mode, taking aim, and he wants to fire, so when the shot hits the boards, the blast is enough to send those stones flying overboard so the shade cannot get to them.
All right. Yeah, roll me that. Actually, a really good plan.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be my magic.
You will stop him from powering up yet again.
No. We are...
Oh,
No.
Oh, man. Crit fail. Oh,
No.
I mean, you could totally take the crit fail and see what happens.
I still got a turn, bitch.
I could fate point this was not a crit fail, but a part of me is like, hey, let's just see what happens. But another part of me is like, you know what's going to happen. It's going to fire, the shade's going to take the shot, redirect it at you, and you're just going to get shot in the face with your own shot.
No, I know exactly what's going to happen because of the crit fail.
No, I am going to reroll it.
All right, you're going to re-roll it?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
burning a
If
fate
you
point.
would have accepted the crit fail, you would have blasted all those bystanders off of the ship.
Yeah, that's not good for it or anything. Either way, re-rolling. Better.
All right.
Locked and loaded, coming in handy.
I will say you were able to blast half of the stones off the ship.
Fair enough.
The other half get to the edge of the ship itself.
With that, Ross was able to spot Lisha as she was working her way over, right?
Correct.
He's going to shout, Lisha, get those stones off the ship.
All right, you shout. Lisha, it is your turn. This is the last turn of the bit, unless you were having the NPCs go before you.
Nah, she's gonna acknowledge Frost and send out like a blast of Weblace to try to finish the job, essentially.
All right, so you hop on top of your ice barrier.
Yeah.
All right. So roll me magic. You're able to get the rest of the crystals off the ship, and they go scattering to the winds.
Whoosh.
The pirates look downhearted, but they also are like, you know what? It might be helping.
I promise it is.
It's a good thing.
They have enough common sense to see that this thing is going after their crystals, and it's like they're upset, but they're like, you know what? Maybe it's a better idea.
You want to be extra crispy?
Yeah, because clearly they're not doing anything aside from being targets right now. So they just barricade themselves. After seeing that, they just barricade themselves behind anything that they can at the literal edge of this ship. So they move there. A volley of wind blasts comes from this direction. Even though you guys aren't hurt at the moment, any NPCs that are hurt get blasted by these crew members right over here. These guys effectively get the fuck out of Dodge. The Valuan guards effectively get those innocent bystanders who are here off the ships and more towards land. They are starting to run. These also go more towards land and are starting to run. Frost, the Valuan leader, kind of gets over to your side, and you see him change what appears to be a spear. And changes it to seeing that some of the people that are here, or that you've shouted and other people have shouted, Purple Moonstone. He changes his spear to Purple Moonstone. And you just see him hoist it up and then chuck it right over towards the shade.
Fucking Gilbog that shit.
And you just see it pulse with Purple Moonstone energy. And that Purple Moonstone energy also kind of pulses and radiates through the shade as well. And the shade doesn't like this. You actually see the shade as it's pulsing. You see the shade kind of like halt, and its movements become slightly erratic. And then you see Delashi and Mordecai can see it kind of like its face change expression, and then it just rips what looks to be ash off of its body, creating a replacement double for it, and halts it right there as it moves over to the side.
That bitch, we know your fucking secrets.
Like shadow clone?
It's basically
Ross will look over his shoulder.
it's leaving an image for it to take the blast for it. So it's
Wait,
I'll say this: if Delashi or you, Lisha, had been successful in silencing it, this is what it would have done in response. It's basically leaving a substitution for it.
It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card battle.
Yeah.
Substitution.
So I was like, damn, I gotta get me one of those.
I have to go to the glacier in order to find one.
Bet. Click clack.
Is the spear still on the ground near me?
The spear is, I would say, over here.
Okay.
It's beside him, but he's just out of the radius that you see it's pulsing at.
Noted.
Bum. He moves there. These two mooks come over to rally beside you, Delashi, and you, Mordecai, as they both just get out their guns and start blasting.
Damn.
Also, again, not having much effect.
You have anything
Oh.
purple or blue?
Look, all we got are
Blue's
silver.
a little effective against red, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got blue, I've got silver, but it's not doing much. As they just kind of unload. You see the silver moon gun is just blasting out shards of magic. And they kind of just cut through it deep. The shade, it's just not stopping. Again, more people are starting to rally. Some people rally behind Darts' area and start blasting guns as well. Green moonstone energy, silver moonstone energy, every type except, honestly, what's not getting thrown at him is red and purple. As they see his fire, they see all that, and they're like, nope, we're avoiding that. Everything else we got, let's unload here. The only groups that seem to have purple moonstone energy are your own, this Valuan captain right here, or this leader of the Valuan guard over here, and then some people over here that are putting out fires. Actually, this fire is gone as well. Unfortunately, this fire continues to consume and spread. The Ixas move over just behind to the area where Elisha is. And you start seeing them unleash a volley up and over of poisonous magic that start to kind of think of it almost like mortar firing down onto the shade. And a poison cloud just fills it. And you just see the Valuan shadow. And gulp. Poisonous cloud.
Oh, it sucks it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see its veins, again, volcanically pulse with red energy and now a bit of green. It's top of the order. It's now the Shade. The Shade looks over at, like, almost through Mordecai and still at Delashi, and almost a bit beyond towards that captain. Mordecai, roll me athletics. Delashi, roll me will.
Alright.
We're gonna overclock some prosthetics, and we're gonna put some Sundered Spear on that bitch.
I'm going to spend one of mine to re-roll that.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll. That's better.
How much do you guys like darts?
Fuck him.
Wow! Alright, well.
That's what I feel about it.
Well,
But
at least he's
I
got
might have a biased opinion. I don't know.
He's not bad. I mean, Ross pulled
He
him
has
in
an
this,
ice
in this
wall.
problem.
He does have
He's
an ice
behind
wall.
an ice wall, and it's a pretty nice ice wall.
I totaled
I say
6,
so
by the way.
myself.
Okay.
Between the overclock and another 2 from
Yes.
100.
Alright, this is just going to be...
Said athletics, right?
Yeah, athletics. You're fine. Alright. Delashi. Mordecai. And also darts. The Undying Shade lets out a roar, and you see its steps just start like spewing acid as it's just making a charge. Acid and fire. So it's just corrosively dashing right through. Tung 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 tung.
That's not good, that's not good, that's not good.
Nope.
Tung, and it just crashes through the ice. Darts is flung and is hanging by the edge. Right over there. Hanging off. The captain also moves over to the side. Rost, the flames start picking up around you, but you didn't have to worry as much. Dalashi, you get carried over this way and bash through. Roll me a fighting roll, real quick, just defensively as well. Roll me physique. Correction, not fighting, physique. You don't take any magic damage whatsoever.
Oh, she's big, strong arms.
Okay, 3.
Not bad.
You just take 2 points of physique damage
Oh, Jesus.
as it barrels on through. Unfortunately, the mooks that were over here with you also got carted through, and they're kind of almost burning husks.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
They're on fire, and they're like looking rough. They're still alive, but they're like very badly, like 3rd-degree burns all around. As you brace yourself for impact, and not only like your weapon energy is also saving you. Just more so the brunt impact of not only the shade, but also the ice itself. Pretty hefty hit. That's its turn. As it's now over on this side of the ship. Darts! Let's see if you can save yourself.
Oh, that's a crit fail. Oh, all ones.
Hey, Frost! I'm going to give you a reaction here. You see that Darts is slipping, and he's about to fall into the abyss. You have one reaction to save him. How are you saving him? You are the only one in the position to save him. Technically, you have your buff still, Mordecai. I'll give you this. I'll give you an immediate action right here.
So instinctively, like, and almost.
You
the
can
fastest reaction
you can
that
do
Frost
you can do one of 3 things. You can do an action. You can give him a fate point to re-roll, or you can let him to die, or fall into the abyss.
So Ross is actually gonna run over and reach down and snatch his arm,
Yep.
his good arm,
Yep.
mind you, and pull him up.
All right. Roll me physique. You save this man's life. Like action surge. Cutscene. Tap A, tap B, tap A, tap B. Grab. Hoist up. And he's like,
Good old arm clasp.
alright, no. We're good. We're good. You don't owe me jack shit. Holy fuck, this thing is scary. Alright, let's kill this bitch. Can we kill this bitch?
Enough purple magic, maybe.
Oh,
My ship has a magic cannon. We could use that, maybe.
Why the fuck aren't we on your ship?
Because it's over there. And I point out it's like several ships down.
You see that your ship is actually taking off and slowly coming your direction.
I was about to
Yes.
say, is somebody stealing our ship in the middle of all this, or is there our crew?
I swear it better be our crew.
Can you imagine if somebody just fucking hijacks our ship while this chaos is going on?
I'd be
Hey,
so
Mr.
mad.
Studio Girl.
Watch it be Gareth, like, hey, look what I found, guys.
Give me a quick notice check, Rost.
Oh no. Did I
swear to
give Mark
God.
an idea?
I swear.
No, you. 3.
Yeah.
You take a glancing look because you're used to training your eyes to see off at a distance. Sorolus is just like, nope, we gotta go save him.
That's my friend. That's my boy.
Ross will
boy.
remember this.
We're
Oh my
coming,
God, Are we
guys.
gonna start doing that now?
As
He's like,
the whole
man.
crew is manning the
Plus 5
ship,
affinity.
and you even see Leaf is right there, readying the cannons. I'll give Leaf a roll.
Damn, Leaf is ready. He's ready to use those fucking cannons.
Yeah.
He's like, finally, action.
I need Delashi, Frost, and I'll have a roll for darts. Just roll athletics.
Athletics, okay.
Yeah. Good, good. Maybe not good, we'll see.
Of course.
Frost,
remember this.
are you spending anything or no?
I am. I was trying to decide. Actually, part of the crew. This would be one of those moments where like he's used to having cannons being fired at him, so he's like, okay, I'm pretty confident my men will be able to avoid me.
All
So
right.
he's gonna add a +2 on top of that to make it a 4.
The
Don't
shot
get
is pretty accurate, but unfortunately, it also just has a nice blast around it. Those who are around got the fuck out of the way, though. So luckily enough, everybody who was around dodged the fuck out or used the ice cover that Delashi had. Even the captain who was there kind of moves over and goes towards this area, as the shade itself is blasted over into the back end and into the back shop.
Rad.
Next up, Darts. Since you saved him, well, I would say you saved him on his turn, Frost. Owl's up next. Owl's like, all right, fuck it, good enough for me. Owl's going to jump and bound over to Mordecai, and then over to here. Going to take a swing at what ice magic Delashi used over here. Going to not only knock the ice that's still there, using it, and then just pummeling shards over towards the direction of where the shade was just blasted into, and you just see a wall of ice shatter that section, and the section itself collapses over in.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I'll give a roll here real quick.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Thank you.
Full Metal
What?
That's what silver magic feels like to me, is Full Metal Alchemist shit.
It is.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Alright.
Wow. What is that for?
Trying to see if he helped you out a bit.
Aw.
As Owl does this, the shards go and impale the shade, and unfortunately the shade doesn't disappear. He does get knocked over to the lower boat that's over here. And unfortunately the two that are here are both scrambling, trying to be like, oh fuck, it's here! So the shade is not out yet,
Oh shit.
but the shade is there. He's at least away from the action, at least away from people.
Does it look like some of the shit's actually hurting him?
Yes.
Or
Like,
is it just knocking him around and just bothering?
It mostly looks like it's knocking him around, and the ice is dampening his effect and lowering him little bit by bit. Imagine he has like a +10 and various hits are knocking him from that +10 to a +9 to a +8. The more that's done to him, the lower his check becomes. But he's he is at least knocked on his ass towards this ship and is working to get up. Next in the turn order, Lisha, you're up. You notice from your vantage point that that's where he is. This is the last turn for Owl's buff.
Is the spear still?
The spear is still over there, as well as his like ash shadow. And the spear just seems to be pulsing.
You see Mordecai eyeballing it as well.
Yeah. Alicia's gonna just bound over to the spear, and she's gonna like toss it to Mordecai, and then she's gonna just fucking deck this shadow thing.
You're going to jump over to where the shadow is?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me physique. Oh, roll me fighting. Yeah.
Mordecai catches it and gives it like a test twirl.
Jeez. All right. Well, there we go.
Give that bitch a card.
You effectively pound. You effectively pound this shadow further into the ship that he just landed on. And he's taking a moment. Kapoom, 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 kapoom. You are basically like Hulkbuster armor, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Nice.
It is looking at you with
that has a +2 to it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's why I took that into account. Like you are
You're
literally
+3.
goosh 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 goosh. It is trying to do stuff, but I will say it does not get its reactions.
Shut the fuck
As you are
up.
constantly pounding at it.
Someone needs to just fucking.
Up next, Dalashi, what are you doing? Also, I need to see if someone noticed.
Oh my god. I'm just trying to do a thing. Why does it keep fucking moving? God damn.
Well, it's hard to pin down. When things don't stop you or lock you in place, it's hard to pin you down.
Say I moved, like, here. Could I cast a spell again, or is it too far?
If you get to the edge, yes, you can cast the spell again.
I can make it to the edge, right?
Yes, you can make it to the edge.
Okay.
You will be right here.
Okay, sounds good.
You'll be right in the rubble
Alright.
of where it was.
We're doing this shit again.
Alright, cast Glacial Elbstrom.
And then I'm gonna fucking use all my fate points on it.
How many
Not
fate points are you
ideal,
using?
but, 2.
2?
Mhm.
Okay.
So that's gonna be
That'll be a total of 8?
8.
Alright, let me see real quick. Do you remember how much you have to pass for Glacial Elbstrom?
Never gave me a number, it just said if I roll high, I can choose.
Yeah. You roll at an advance, and that's what I'm trying to determine, if it's an advance or not. If it's an advance, you get to choose. If it's not an advance...
It does it randomly.
Correct.
Okay.
But let me see.
Didn't somebody have a silence grenade? Or did that get used?
Yeah, you guys do have it. You didn't remember to use it.
We could still use it.
I think I gave it to Lightship, but I don't know. I just know Mordecai doesn't have it.
I was about to say, I do not recall.
I don't know if it was either given to Lisha or if it was given to Vrost.
I think you gave it to me.
I feel like I did, because like
Yeah.
it felt like a cool sneaky thing to give you.
Wait,
Yeah.
where did you get it from?
I made it.
Yeah.
I have a
I had a
or
purple shard.
silence spell. No.
I think that's what that is.
I need you to roll me a D7. Dalashi.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
7.
Yes. You succeeded, but it is not at an advance.
Mark's out here making up dice.
I don't have that. That's not a thing.
Alright, I'll roll a D7.
Alright.
Oh shit. Alright.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a D350.
That might be actually what you need. Give me 1 second, hold for show.
Kick his ass. I'm about to go in there like a fucking Dragoon dive if he's still there once you're done.
Hell yeah.
Please.
Please do.
I have a new stunt I've been wanting to show y'all, but I haven't had a chance to use it this fight.
Ooh.
Not a new stunt, just an improved one.
Right.
Yeah, I think 30s are that.
I could swing 3 times in an action.
Damn. All right. Just
Hit it with the bat, bat, bat.
yep. The bat.
I should have just checked this. I had it.
But I knew regular attacks weren't gonna do shit to it, so I haven't bothered.
Yeah, I mean, same.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Hey.
You got it?
You got at least one of the magics that's making him powerful.
That's something, I guess.
That is something. You don't turn off the fire, but you do turn off. You turn off the electri. Because it's one. Yeah. You turn off all his yellow chain.
Hey, fuck you.
You see some of his power start to fade, and Lisha, you embed him more into the ground as Dalashi locks one of his magics.
No more magic for you.
His body is still reforming. I will say that. You've embedded him now. Mordecai, what are you doing? It's your turn.
I am twirling that new spear, lance, whatever, just trying to get a feel for the weight, as I am. It was my last turn with the enhanced movement, right?
Yep, last turn for the enhanced movement.
I am straight up dragoon diving this motherfucker onto that boat. I'm just jumping.
Grab the lance. You are not trained with Purple Moonstone magic, but luckily for you, it's still pulsating.
Yep,
However, I need you to roll me first. Roll me a will check.
Okay.
Oh god.
Because you do grab the spear.
Yep. Well, Lisha tossed it to me, but yes, I grabbed it. I'm gonna add stuff to that. I'll just double check my fate points here.
Elisha tossed it to you and then kept moving. But I'm going to have this act on you.
I got a firm grip on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like punted it.
Are you
I
using
wasn't
any?
trying to pass the buck. I
No.
promise.
Are you using anything or no?
Yes, I am. Trying to decide how much here. Oh, I have a thing for this. I'm gonna burn a fate point. Call it Benevolent Engineer. To add 2 to that, and I'm gonna actually activate the Sanctuary Charm as well. To give me another +2 on that check.
Hey, there you go. All right, so total of 6.
I don't know what I had to beat, but I want to make sure I do.
As you grab it and you start to bound off, you see the ash kind of grip towards you and then falter downwards. As you felt very heavy for a second, but it couldn't grip you entirely. And the ash dissipates. The cloned ash of the Valuan Shadow.
Rad.
And then you do your jump. I need you to give me a fighting roll. Yeah, fighting roll on it.
On the jump?
Are you stabbing him?
Oh, I'm stabbing the fuck out of him. Yeah.
Yeah, and give me a fighting roll.
I'm gonna give you 3 fighting rolls.
Oh shit, that's right. You have the stunt. All right.
That's right. 3 plus 5 fighting rolls coming right up.
All right, roll, friend.
A 1. Ooh. Do you want me to resolve everything or see everything and then burn fate points?
See everything and then burn fate points if need be.
Okay. Holy fuck.
Oh damn.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Alright.
No, that's bugged. That's bugged.
The shade is like, no, fuck your rolls.
No, it's alright.
That's bugged.
All right, so those are your 3 fighting rolls, and I assume you're re-rolling that one.
Yeah, I'll re-roll that one.
All right.
What the fuck? Close roll 20 and reopen it.
It's already rolled. Damn it, man. This is my moment. I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
For each... oh wait, fuck, I've got +2 to all that. From the income. This is the last turn for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're right. Alright.
And then, but the actual question I had was, can I overclock prosthetics for each individual fighting roll?
You can, but remember, anything over the first one will be at rolls.
Yep.
So you can definitely overclock prosthetics as much as you want, but be careful. For every time over 2 that you do, you will take a roll against that consequence.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if you can bring it on home, Mordecai.
Consequence. Yeah, so I'm flat out of fate points, so before... You know what? So it'd be 3, 5, and 5?
Yeah, it's 3, 5, and 5.
Right now. We're gonna do 5, 5, and 5, 7, 7, and I'm gonna... Yeah. That'll bring me up to 4 overclocks.
Alright, so 5, 5, and 7. 4 overclocks?
Oh, it's 5, 7, 7.
5, 7, 7.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I've overclocked once already, so that's
Yep.
overclocks 2, 3, and 4.
So, how many total overclocks over the first? Was it 4?
Yeah, I did my risk-free one already. So we're doing overclocks 2, 3, and 4 right now.
Ooh. Alright, friend. Unfortunately,
Just consequence.
you successfully embed and pound against the Valuan shadow. So much so, you see it crack and tear, and it screams. And it gets lower and lower, and then in a rush, it slams down on where it's at and burns away, and it just, you see its body go numb, and it falls down into the lower sky as the hole is burnt behind it, trying to get away, trying to just escape. And it's falling, but you see it lock up in place as you see every time that you embed, stab, pounce at it, it's locking it more and more. And with its last bit of energy, it just burns a hole behind it.
Can I get a reaction?
You can get a reaction.
I'm gonna hook that bitch.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Alright!
Wow, full circle moment right now.
You hook it. Roll. Actually, yeah, it can't even resist right now. Alright. You hook it successfully, and you hoist up its body.
Mm-hmm.
Locked. Pulled over in place. It feels like the hardest stone imaginable. Like, its joints, nothing of it moves. It has its outline, and then even its face is just dark. You're holding, its body, but in, a locked husk state.
Mm-hmm. Is the spear still in my other hand, or
The
is
spear
it
is in the other hand.
Alright. How fucked up am I?
You take 2 points of will damage and 2 points of physique damage.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
not
wait,
bad.
hold
We've
up.
had worse.
Hold up, actually, hold up.
Oh.
I need to double check that. Oh, that's your private channel. I need your notes channel. There we go. Should have had it for this.
About over this fucking shade. I'm just just want it to be done. And if I can't stab it, then there you go. Lunch knows.
I need you to read your sheet real quick because we actually updated it there. It should be on your character sheet. Yes.
My character sheet or my notes?
Your character sheet.
Okay.
Because we added it under the stunt itself.
Okay.
And I see it,
my-
but it's not. It's too small on my screen to see it.
Overclock prosthetics, add +2 to athletics, fighting, or any physical, 20% chance of taking 1 physical and will stress.
Yes.
With an additional 20% each consecutive use.
Yeah. So you've taken a total of 4 total damage. 2 to will, 2 to physique.
Okay.
And luckily the other 2 were over 50, so you didn't have to worry.
Oh.
So, with that, you pull up the Undying Shade's body, and you have it. It is locked in place. You have the spear, and you're looking at everyone else as people are just coming to the boat, coming to the edges, coming to the sides. Owl looks over at you guys as well and is like, "Everything all right?"
Everything all right?
Just want this thing dead.
Well, you there, put out that fire. Everybody, focus on dissolving what it's left. Take stones away from it.
And he just starts shouting orders at a bunch of different people, and just people listen. They're like, go, 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 go. And the captain comes over, and over to Delashi's side. Like, good work. Nice whip you got there.
Thank you. It's actually a family heirloom.
Is it now? Well, I'm sure your father would be proud. And then he kind of gives you a pat, and in a bit of rush and chaos, before you can even turn over to him, some other pirates go over and all crowd around, and he's already walking down the plank to kind of retrieve his spear from Mordecai.
You didn't say anything about your father. But I didn't hear that. And I'm not giving a spear to fucking anybody until, like, we can, like, confirm kill this
Wow.
thing. Like, they're winding down. Lysha and I are, from my understanding, still trying to, like, continue stabbing this thing until it dissolves or dies or does
Wait.
something.
Don't we have that technology on our ship?
It keeps it out. I don't know if, like, throwing it in is gonna, like, I'm melting! Like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Or maybe it'll just like keep it trapped. So then we just have the shade trapped on our ship.
All I know is it tried to get piecing out, and I'm like, no, not today, bitch. I'm not done
Yeah,
with you.
not today.
The Shade is incapacitated for right now.
Okay.
Buffs are done, combat is over,
Okay.
and various people are kind of collecting themselves.
Or is it dead?
It is hard to discern. It is locked up in a full stone form. Like, even Mordecai, as you even try to stab it further with the spear, it's like trying to stab, like, against steel. You're not even really denting it. It's just impacting, and you hear the resonance of the impacts as the spear itself is slowly pulsing less and less.
Well, I'm not to my realm of expertise for this. Anyone with the purple magic want to give it a shot?
Actually, if I couldn't mind having my spear back, or at least coming over to you. And it's the Balloon guard.
At a quick glance, just from my time in Blue, do I recognize him at all? Have any fucking clue who
Hard-
he might be?
Hard to discern. It's a man
Yeah.
in full orange-ish armor.
Okay. I'll look at him, look back at the shade, give it one last push, and toss it up.
And he grabs it. Some other members, the ones who were cowering over on the side, come out of their out of their little perch and start throwing over ropes to you and everyone else over on that boat and start pulling everybody up. Lisha, Mordecai, you guys all get up to the upper decks. The two who were there who were kind of burnt from the shade before also kind of hurry up and start kind of patting themselves. The Amazons come over and offer aid and assistance to the people who were there, healing whoever is near that have burns in various degrees.
Can I take my stresses off of that, or?
Yes, you can. They heal you up.
Me too.
Yep. Anyone who has damage right now gets healed up by the Amazons.
Like, look over to Elisha. Welcome to the Isle of Soul, I guess.
Owl makes his way over as well. The group, I would say, reconvenes. And we can do one of two things. We can end it here and pick up from there, or try to figure out at least what to do at the moment. Because it is 11 o'clock. You guys are fine going an extra 10 minutes, we can figure out what to do with the shade, or at least to kind of ease things at the moment. Or you could save it for next time.
Is that your vote?
I'm tired.
Okay.
All right. 2 votes tired. We will call it there. Everybody has reconvened. The Undying Shade is in a locked state. Fires are being put out. People are being made more awares. And combat has settled. A good few people have died. But overall, no one of your group or of allied groups lost their lives here.
Like that one guy from Atlantis, like, yeah, some people died, but nobody we knew.
But nobody we knew.
There's a blue hole in this ship and in this ship.
Yep, there's a lot of collateral
On fire,
damage.
This one was on fire.
We're also double parked just right outside. I mean,
Oh yeah, our ship came to
Yeah,
help us, and they didn't do anything
they shot.
cannon
They
shots.
fired
Other
cannon
than-
shots.
other than the cannon shots.
Belly's probably still in here, like, fire!
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
the fire over
Oh.
there is pretty much raging, and that ship is possibly gone.
oh shit.
Yeah, because even this turn there was another fire spreading. Yeah, that ship is gone. People are already pulling planks and trying not to let it spread any further to any other ship, and yeah, goodbye that vessel. So we'll pick up here next time with the Blue and Shade, as well as the rest of our crew of the Pao Long, for successfully subduing it. For now. Alright, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, wonderful cast and crew, for another Arcadian campaign. Love you guys. We'll see you next